This is OC from Digital Adventures. Got another great project for you today. This is all about how do we create a walking animation. So what we have is two sprites. So I'm going to click on full screen, click on the green flag and show you how this works. And so what we see is both of the characters are walking toward each other in a very smooth motion. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and figure out how to do this. So let's exit out of full screen. Let's clear out this existing code on both characters. And the sprites that we chose for this are Avery and Abby. Avery walking and Abby regular. And the great thing about this is that they have a couple different costumes that are going to help us with this. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into events. We're going to grab ourselves a when green flag clicked. And then we're going to go into motion. And what we're going to do is we want this to be at a go to XY position. But first let's reset Avery to the left hand side of the screen, and then what that's going to do is that's going to pick up actually we're at Abby, so what we're going to do, let's reset her to the right hand side of the screen, and what that's going to do is that's going to lock in that X and Y position. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a repeat loop. And we're going to have this repeat 8 times. And then we're going to do is we're going to do a couple switch costume blocks. And so let's get a couple of these. Let's grab 4 of these. And then between these switch costume blocks, what we're going to do is we're going to get some move blocks. There we're going to integrate in between these here. And we're also going to get some weight blocks. And so let's go into control. We're going to grab ourselves some weight blocks as well. I'm going to put that after every move. And now what we want to do is we're going to start off Abby at D2. And then we're going to advance her to D3. And then we're going to go to D4. And then finally we're going to stop at D5. And so right now the move block starts off with 10 steps, but because Abby is going from right to left, we need to change this to a -7. So we're going to make all of these a -7. And what that's going to allow her to do is walk from the right to the left-hand side of the screen. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to put a little weight so that it's a little more smooth. So we're going to add a 0.3 of a second weight between each of these. All right. So that's what we have to do for Abby. Now let's go into Avery, and we're going to do a similar sort of thing. So we're going to go to events. We're going to grab ourselves a when green flag clicked. We've already reset Avery to the correct position, so we're going to do a go to XY. Then we're going to go into control. We're going to grab ourselves a repeat loop. We're going to get ourselves 4 switch costume blocks. As before, and then we're going to get ourselves a couple motion blocks. So we're going to get one move, then we're going to get another move, then we're going to get another move, and then as before, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a couple weight blocks. So we put these weight blocks after each move, and then because we have Avery going from left to right, what we're going to do is we want her to have a +7 steps. So we're going to make this a +7. But we want the delay to be the same as before. So we're going to change that to 0.3, 0.3, and 0.3. And then finally what we're going to do is we're going to start Avery off at A. We're going to switch it to B. Then we're going to go to C. And what that's going to do is that's going to create that movement and that motion that we're desiring. So let's click on full screen. Let's see how this works. And as we can see is, from before, they're advancing towards each other in a very smooth manner. And so what we're going to do, let's stop it here. This is just a very easy way to make a simple animation that allows characters to move a couple steps towards each other, and then it adds that delay while switching costumes so we get more of a fluid motion. So we hope you're enjoying these projects. If so, we'd appreciate a like, a comment, or a subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. Hope to see you back for the next one. Thank you so much.